Few things can prepare someone for an MRI like this. A scan that revealed a tumor the size of a lime in the brain of John Maurer.
One of my first questions was like, what are my odds that I wake up from the surgery? And they were able to say, we're very confident you'll wake up.
What John didn't know was how his life would change after surgery.
No, I had blinders on. Like, I think they could have told me, you'll probably experience brain fog. And my reaction would be, thank God, if that's the worst that I have to deal with. Priority one is I just want to be alive.
John says the Chemo Brain began to impact his job as a computer engineer.
After a couple hours of like hard concentration, my brain is almost like locked up. After a long day, I'm exhausted. I just need to take a nap. So I felt like my credibility as a leader, as a professional, had been compromised, and I didn't know how to do that. And so that's where I kind of came back to UCHealth.
Yeah, more and more we're seeing younger people diagnosed with cancer, and it really is changing the way that we are supporting and the impact that it has on our workforce.
Dr. Erin Barley helps cancer survivors navigate life after chemotherapy, working with patients and even employers to find new or different roles post-chemo.
So we can have this ripple effect in our community the more we're raising awareness.
John says his boss has been supportive and hopes others will give grace and patience to survivors returning to work.
That support just meant so much to me. Like, I'll never leave my company voluntarily. If I can help it, I'm loyal for life, because that support just means so much.
Now, doctors say other symptoms can include changes in someone's memory and in their attention span. They recommend speaking with an occupational therapist if you've had chemotherapy and are having trouble returning to work. But Kim, John says recognizing he had brain fog was a key step in moving forward, because he can now identify the areas he has changed since the chemo and work to find possible solutions.
Yeah, because otherwise you're kind of living in this, like, what's wrong with me? It's hard enough to recover from cancer and not constantly be looking over your shoulder, but the brain fog has to be really something that is upsetting.
Yeah, really difficult to navigate. He said talking with a therapist was really key, identifying those changes and then working to find those potential solutions.
Oh, well, that's such an important story. A lot of people can relate. Thank you, Evan.